Hey y'all, welcome to the channel. I'm Nicole, and if you've been here before, hey, and if you're new, then welcome. So today I'm gonna talk about the challenges that I am going to be looking into completing in 2024. For any of you that are not new here, then you know that for 2023 I did a weather savings challenge that I completed this year in December, well, this month. And with this challenge, basically on the first of every month, you write down what the weather is, and that's what you save. That's what you save in the envelope. So I did make this envelope myself that I put the money in after I write down what the weather is. So while I was on Instagram, I started seeing this particular savings challenge book, and I wanted to take a look at it. So I did buy it, and I really do love it. This savings challenge is by a company called I Am Her Stationery, and it does come with this savings challenge and also comes with 10 savings envelopes. This is about $52, and I was not disappointed at all by the quality of the envelopes, the amount of the envelopes, and also just how fun the book does seem. So the company is called I Am Stationery, and you can actually find this company on TikTok, on Instagram, and also online, right? And I'll put all their information down below if any of you all are interested. You get 10 very sturdy envelopes, great paper. You can put your savings challenge in here. You can probably, I would say, use these envelopes numerous times, which I'm gonna actually be testing out this year. Again, I paid for all this. This is not sponsored. And this is the book. I love the way it looks. There are other savings challenges on the website. There's also a savings challenge for men. You can get the book, especially I know the men one, you can get it just a book. And then they also have what I have, which is the duo. It comes with the book and it comes with envelopes. I thought that was a really great thing to do for anyone that is a beginner. So I first opened the book up, and there is a message from the creator of the savings challenge book, which I thought was, a really great thing to put in a message. And where you can find this company is also in the front of this book as well. Directions, which I think are great, especially for beginners, or just anyone who's looking to, jazz up their savings this year. So it tells you what to do if you're bi-weekly, weekly, monthly, or if you get paid semi-monthly, daily. This book discusses cash envelopes, bank transfers, and it also recommends how many challenges to complete at a time, which I actually second what they say on here. They say 1 to 2 challenges at a time. I do love that. I think that challenges can get overwhelming sometimes. I know for me, especially when I see people who do like way more. But hey, if they can handle it, it's their journey. That's great, right? So for me, I normally do 1 to 2 at a time. Okay. Also in this book, you're gonna find that they have a blank spot where you can put a manifestation or prayers, whatever you like to call that. And you can write it on here. And what I had said for 2024 is I did want to make sure that when I am saving, I am purposefully saving, not just to put money, in the savings account, but to actually say, you know what, I'm going to save this 400 and I'm going to pay this off. Even if it's something that, I really don't have to pay off. I can break down in payments. I just really want to make sure that going into 2025, I really don't want credit cards, well, a lot of credit cards, or a lot of credit card debt. And I do, for me, want to start tackling student loans. So I thought this would be like just a fun way to start that journey, right? Another thing that I love about this book is there's something called the 10 Stack Commandments. Thought that was really cute. And each thing, 10 Stack Commandments, excuse me, has like a little verse, a little saying. And the first one says, don't argue, pray, get money, period. Period, right? And so I love the aesthetic of the book. It talks about, it gives you bonus tips on here. But what I also love for any beginners, anyone that has maybe the income isn't as big to where you can save a whole lot of money or a large amount, I love the book starts out small, right? I shouldn't even say small, low, in a lower amount. So you start out with 400, right? And there's suggestions up here to tell you like, okay, if you want to save 400, you can save 408 paychecks by saving these increments, covering them, crossing them out, whatever you want to do. But I also think what's really great is if you need more than 8 paychecks, if you need 10 paychecks, if you need 12 paychecks, you can always cross these numbers out, put the numbers that you're going to need to do 10 paychecks, just, for an example, and go from there. Kind of tailor this to what you need it for. This is just a really fun guide, right, to help you. So as we get further into the book, you're going to go up in increments. $550 and 14 checks. It's called the Bankroll Jigsaw. Tiptoeing to the Bank. Excuse me, 600, saving 612 paychecks, right? You got the shoes. And then again, you're going to have that manifestation or that prayer that you want to put here, right? Or just, like I said, a list of things that you're thinking about when it comes to saving. Then, yeah, it's in this one. In the second commandment, which this is another part that I really like. When they put in here, speak those things as though they are. That's exactly what I'm saying about, being just knowing where you're going to put your money, not just saving it, but really like paying things off, being intentional. Now, I love the no spend month, right? And I thought this was really great. They have the bags here because my thinking is I want to have at least 2 to 3 months where I do not spend any money on Amazon. I love Amazon. Amazon is a vice for me, right? So I would put like the month, right? And then I would put whatever exceptions I have. What's my goal? How many no spend days? And the total spent outside of the budget, right? So for every, say I wanted to do a month where I don't spend any month on Amazon, then I would color, these bags. I might even put the dates 1, 2, 3, 4, and then color them as I go. And what I did like is that they put up here for anyone who's never done a no spend month is that this doesn't have anything to do with bills or groceries. It's the unnecessary spending. And I do sometimes tend to have unnecessary Amazon spending. I'm a gadget girl. I love anything that can go into my planner, anything that is just really like different. I have this cute water bottle real quick that I actually got from Amazon. It's a Simply Modern. I hope you guys can see it. And look, I bought like this little thing to go on top. Like stuff like this, I need to chill out because I like just crazy stuff. But anyway, so just unnecessary spending sometimes. Okay, so this will definitely be something that I'm going to be doing, and I'm actually going to, like I said, I have set off 2024. I will have at least 3 months where I try to not spend anything on Amazon. Okay, sorry Amazon. But So okay, so as you go up, again, the increments are going to get higher, right? Really cute layouts. Millionaire Cosmetics, Styled and Savings. And I thought this was cool. Like, I know that it should never cost this much, but even like if you're a person that you have to get your hair done, like some girls like to get their hair dyed or they like to get braids in the summer or whatever, I thought this would be really cute to kind of save so that like you have money set aside for hair. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, I just thought that was really cute. Or even when it comes to cosmetics, like you're setting money aside for, you know, even though it's $750, I mean, if that's what you want to buy, if you want to get perfumes or if you want to get, you know, if you need to get makeup or you want to try something, I just thought these two were really cute. That's probably what I would try to use them for, like, you know, braids in the summer or just like if you're trying to save for the year, you know, your routine hair appointments. That would be really cute. The book also talks about the mindset. I loved that because I think that's important for all of us. And it talks about having a wealth mindset. And I do want to say that wealth, I think people sometimes tie wealth to being like a millionaire, but I don't always look at wealth as in that. I look at wealth as in kind of like health for your money, right? So you may not necessarily want to be a millionaire. You may never be a millionaire, but you can be a very secure, non-debt thousandaire, right? So I think just having a mindset of, you know, not, like I said, overspending, trying to really like pull the reins back on that and setting intention for your money, paying things off, trying not to get into a whole lot of credit card debt, you know, trying to have emergency funds. The try, I think, is what people have to get in their mindset. The try and then the do, right? And sometimes the sacrifice, because we know as budgeters that budgeting is a lot of sacrifice, right? So then, like I said, everything goes up, all the increments. My favorite part though, let's see, I believe it's on 8. I love this. Come on. Okay, it's 7. It's 7. So in the 10 stat commandments, number 7, right? I love this part because this is something that I want to strive towards. I'm not a zero-based budgeter, but I do want to get to a 50-30-20. And I think there's also like a 75-25-15 or something like that. But my goal would be right around here, right? And so the book is going to show you how to zero-based budget. And then also it's going to show you how to start a 50-30-20. I never, for some reason, I don't know, zero-based budgeting wasn't something that I really aspired to, but I always felt like this was something that I could do. And then, sorry, again, as we go up, the increments go up, right? So the increments go up. We have 8,000. And then when you get to 9 and 10, 9 and 10 are the higher increments. I love this right here. This is the game of stacks. It's 10,000. You can save 10,000 and 32 checks, which would be $312.50. And I love this because this reminded me of a game I used to play when I was younger called Life. I believe it was Life or Shoots and Ladders. I think it was Shoots and Ladders, maybe. But you would save $312.50 every paycheck. And again, if 10,000, if you can't do that in 32 checks, guess what? You can always up this. It might take you a year, it might take you a year and a half, but still, like when you start seeing the money add up, it's a great feeling. I also love this page right here. It's talking about spending triggers, what triggers you to spend, and basically what's the solution for you. How are you going to you know, try to pull back on those triggers, you know. And I did really love this part a lot. Again, I told you guys one of my triggers, which is Amazon. When I'm just chilling, watching TV, I'll scroll Amazon. So I'm really trying to pull back on that. So write down below what are one of your triggers. Doesn't have to be deep, but what makes you spend, you know. And then again, you have another no spend month. And you just write it down. Now this says, can you go a whole month without spending? Bills and groceries don't count. We're talking about unnecessary spending. Keep track of how many days you can go before you break the bank. If you spend outside of your budget, write how much you spent and where inside the bag. So you would just write, like, you know, if you went and you bought a purse from TJ Maxx or something, then you would just put TJ Maxx, and then you would put, I don't know, $40. So, and on whatever date, right? So I think these are really great again. And then the last commandment is something that I agree with. I love. I have a mother who's retiring, and so it's made me really think about retirement and the fact that even though I am young, we're not going to be young forever. We're not going to be in the workforce forever. There is inflation. We've seen in the last, 3-4 years, how everything has just skyrocketed. So the number 10 commandment says, take care of your 60-year-old self now. Remember, you cannot work forever. And that is the theme for the last savings challenge, which is the 20Ks, the charm. And this says you can save 20,000 and 52 paychecks. Now these are a little hefty. Okay, you got 600, you got 500, not 400. That could be a lot for people's paychecks. So what I always say is, I don't care how long it takes you. If it takes you a year, if it takes you a year and a half, if it takes you 2 years, just do it, right? But if you got to break this down, hey, look, the most important goal is to save, to clap for yourself when you get halfway there, to clap for yourself when you get 1,000, to clap for yourself when you get 2,000. Shoot, clap for yourself when you get 500. Like, really just try. You don't have to go this high. Again, in this book, there are so many different challenges you can do. So I just wanted to bring you guys maybe something different. I wanted to support a small business. I wanted to support a woman-owned business, and I wanted to support a business that was trying to make a difference. And I think that anytime, you know, people come up with these type of challenges, and you know, they take their time to sit down and write this out and help anyone who sees it, they're making a difference. So again, this I paid for myself. I'm not sponsored by the company in any way. I will be, of course, having this challenge in my videos for 2024, and on the first challenge of January, I will announce which challenges I will be completing for the year. So I'll probably do a side video on that. But I just basically wanted to say, we can't always do everything ourselves. Sometimes it's just, again, great to give back. This challenge was $52. The website does use Afterpay, I believe. And I also believe you don't have to get the envelopes, you can just get the book. So definitely take a look at this company. And if you do end up ordering anything, just write it down below, let me know. Yeah, so thank you to everyone who has watched the video. Please down below let me know, like I said, what's one of your triggers. Again, doesn't have to be deep. Leave a little money bag to let me know that you did get through the video. If you have any comments, questions, leave them down below. Just keep them positive. Please make sure that you do like. Please make sure that you subscribe. And until next time, y'all be safe. Peace.